Good evening again, brothers and sisters. This is further to my video earlier on about the collapse of the empire. I'm going to, with this empire we live in now, its closest comparison in terms of what happened was the Roman Empire. In a way, it collapsed. Now, the senators and all these people and the emperors and God knows whatever else, as their empire was crumbling around them, they come up with the gladiatorial games, which went on for a long time. This was the distraction to keep the zombie population controlled, whilst the elites sold off all their food to gain more money and run off with the wealth, which is what they did in the end, as barbarians were at the gates of Rome. And that was it. The gladiatorial games were just a distraction. Now, with our one, what's been the main distraction of the last couple of years? The event. Now, the final, with the study I've done, as far as I'm concerned, the final collapse started in September 2019 with the repo market fiasco, and it's been getting exponentially worse ever since. To the sort of where they've printed so much money now, it's just mind-boggling. People, again, it's printing money out of thin air to prop themselves up and extract what's left of the wealth, the sort of wealth transfer, the greatest wealth transfer in history, from us to them. So they're doing well. We're going to be doing badly, right? Now, there's always been a percentage of people, as I say, that are so far beyond help. It ain't even worth bothering with. The Romans had them. Every empire's had them. Then there's a percentage of us which know what's going on. We're going to be the ones left picking the pieces up when it falls. It's going to be, life is going to get quite hard, but it's nothing to worry about. Not anything to worry about, sorry. And then there's those people in the middle. So the 30% are done. They're beyond help. 20% of us apparently are awake. So you've got the other sort of 50% in the middle bit, which still undecided. But about 20% of them will come to the side of us. The rest will perish with the rest of them, one way or the other, because they're not prepared to listen to any rationality. So we are going to be left holding the pieces of the collapse. A lot of the ordinary citizens of Rome picked up the pieces. They just went back to the countryside, started to grow food again, and did their thing. Right? We've had it throughout history. This is what happens. That period of the Roman collapse led to the so-called Dark Ages. But the Dark Ages weren't what we're told. They weren't, well, people going around raping and pillaging. No, it was just people getting on with stuff. We're going to be going the same. No different. It's just that we know what's going on. The enlightened or awakened, the way we want to call them, that's us, 20%. When it collapses, you've got two choices. You can either sit around doing nothing, or you can get up with your arse and do something. Whatever that might take, I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else apart from myself. But we are going to have to relearn skills which we think have long gone. They'll come back. They're within here somewhere imprinted in this lump of grey matter between your ears is knowledge from the past. It doesn't go away, it's just forgotten slightly until we need it. Then it'll come back. So don't despair about it. So when governments collapse and a banking system collapses and there's no jobs and there's no running water, gas, electricity, is that the end of the world? No, not at all. It's the beginning of something different. That's why I look at it. One collapse or one end or something is the beginning of something else. You know, I'm bloody 64. It doesn't bother me. If it collapses, well, fucking so be it. You know, I'll have to get up every morning and do shit. Can't afford to sit around, at that point, watching telly and being on a computer. You've got to get up and do stuff. This is it. If you want to eat, you've got to go and get it. Or grow it, whatever. So it's not the end of the world. It's just the beginning of something new. And we'll be all right. Guaranteed that you and I that are awake, we'll be fine. It's all the zombies that you've got to watch out for. That's going to be the peril. Sort of loose zombie people flitting around. Frightening in a way. Anyway, peace.